Public Works Minister Gwen Mahlangu says she's determined to clear her name. And judgment in the case of 7 men accused of murdering a 19-year-old lesbian at Khayelitsha on the Cape Flats has been set for the 7th of next month. I'm Richard Brooks. Public Works Minister Gwen Mahlangu says she's determined to clear her name. This follows the Public Protector's damning report on the lease of police officers in Pretoria and Durban. Mahlangu was briefing the media in Pretoria after a meeting with provincial MECs. She says she's hopeful that one day an opportunity will be created to set the record straight. The report, which was released more than 2 months ago, was given to the Speaker of Parliament, Max Sisulu, has handed it to the Police and Public Works Parliament portfolio committees. Mahlangu says she trusts the 2 committees will accord her an opportunity to present her side of the story.
I know I can trust the African National Congress in this process, that my voice will be heard, because it has to be heard. People must know what happened there. It's very, very important for South Africans and for myself to close this chapter, because I need the chapter closed.
Former Blue Bulls rugby player B.S. Roo, who is convicted of culpable homicide and driving under the influence, has been sentenced to 5 years imprisonment, suspended for 5 years. Roo was charged with murder after beating to death Metro Police Officer Sergeant Nchimane Mohale in August last year. The crime took place in Pretoria after Mohale apparently pulled Roo over for allegedly driving under the influence of alcohol. Roo will pay 750,000 rand compensation to Mohale's wife following a plea agreement. He also personally apologized to the family and explained what happened that fateful night. SABC reporter Sandra DeLange has the story.
Roo's legal representative said in court that he accepts what went wrong on that fateful night, that he will take responsibility for it, that he felt that his life was in danger on that evening. Apparently Mohale was driving around with him. That was said in his plea explanation. He wanted his bank card and his PIN number.
Judgment in the case of 7 men accused of murdering a 19-year-old lesbian at Khayelitsha on the Cape Flats has been set for the 7th of next month. Closing arguments were heard in the local magistrates' court today. The prosecution says DNA evidence, 2 eyewitness statements and a confession from one of the accused are enough to secure a guilty verdict. The defence says there's been several discrepancies from eyewitness testimonies. 19-year-old Zoliswa Nkunyana was murdered allegedly for being a lesbian in 2006. Afzal Vali is an attorney for the accused.
The matter was set down for argument today. The case is now, all the attorneys for the defence has delivered their closing arguments, and the matter is now set down for judgment on the 7th of October 2011.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, Option 1.